In the sweepingly epic, highly kinetic, and breathlessly paced high fantasy adventure Light Wielder, Fire and Metal Book 2, acclaimed indie author Rachel Schneider delivers a brilliant, stakes-doubling expansion of her richly textured elemental universe. The narrative masterfully utilizes a chosen champion and structural revolution framework. The plot plunges readers right back into the volatile, war-torn landscape where ancient magical disciplines clash with industrial steel. Following the world-shattering revelations of the first book, the central protagonists must grapple with the heavy, paralyzing weight of their newly awakened light-wielding abilities. As the fragile balance between the elemental factions of flame and iron threatens to collapse into absolute chaos, a dark, long-dormant conspiracy within the high courts comes to light, revealing that the true enemy isn't just marching on the borders, it is festering at the very heart of the empire. Schneider's signature prose is exceptionally vivid, action-oriented, and packed with a deep appreciation for complex magical mechanics and strategic warfare. The narrative employs a highly dynamic, multi-perspective quest structure, tracking the ensemble cast as they split across dangerous territories to secure ancient relics and forge desperate political alliances. Schneider expertly weaponizes the found family and forbidden magic formulas, shifting the narrative momentum into top gear during beautifully choreographed combat sequences where molten metal meets searing celestial illumination. Far from a predictable magical journey, the book serves as a profound study on the corruptive nature of unchecked political authority, the immense psychological cost of destined leadership, and the realization that saving a broken world requires the courage to dismantle the very institutions you were sworn to protect. The audiobook format is an absolute tour de force for high fantasy epic listeners, leveraging an incredibly immersive theatrical narration performance that brings the story's grand scale to life with flawless precision. The vocal delivery masterfully anchors the narrative's changing frequencies, capturing the fierce, adrenaline-fueled battle cries of frontline commanders, while contrasting them beautifully with the quiet, vulnerable internal doubts of young mages trying to control an unstable power. The rhythmic, driving pacing keeps listeners pinned to their headphones through every political betrayal, high-stakes siege, and devastating magical duel. It is a mandatory audio blockbunker for fantasy aficionados who crave the rich, intricate world-building of Brandon Sanderson's Mistborn, combined with the fierce, character-driven emotional stakes of Victoria Averitt or Sarah J. Maas. By the time the final act unleashes a rapid-fire sequence of paradigm-shifting twists and an explosive cliffhanger confrontation, you will realize that Light Wielder is an untouchable triumph, a bright, fire-forged map of absolute devotion, ultimate sacrifice, and revolutionary